Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell. We just finished Mission 97, which is Scenario 14, which is probably the roughest scenario I've ever played in combat. I had a total of 67. Um, yes, 67 Germans arrayed against us, not counting of course, the dummies. We found 4 dummies from blue, 3 dummies from red, 1 dummy from white, and 3 dummies from yellow. So we were not getting a very good draw of cards, rolls, or anything. Yes, we kicked butt, but we got a lot wasted. And if I didn't stretch the confidence track rolls a little bit, my guys would have surrendered. So they should have surrendered. But with the way they fought, the fact we were right on the surrender, I just kind of left them win it. I mean, not win it, but you know. Actually, it should have been a 2. We may even been legitimate. 14 goes up to 7. Down to here, we were bold, so we went down to a 6. 7 would be half 14. Half of that's 4. That's a question mark. It could have been. It's so close that I just went with not surrendering. I didn't let either side surrender. um. Anyway, VPs for defend the CP. This should be ugly. For each enemy character killed, not NCOs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 of them. I'm going to write this down because I know I'm going to forget otherwise. 17. Then we got each enemy NCO character killed. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 points. So that's 6 each. 6 for them, I mean. Not each enemy officer killed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got all 4 of them. That's 12 more points. Each enemy prisoner, not officer or NCO. We got 1 over here. 1 over here. One's an NCO. So we got 3 for the 1, 4 for the NCO. No officers. Enemy character routed off the board. We got 2 of them, I believe it is. 1, 2. Yes, 2 routed off the board. That's 2 more points. No papers. No unwounded enemy characters in the Abbey. We managed to do that at 7 VPs. So we actually might come out with a superb on this, but I don't know. Lieutenant Fliss killed? No. Lieutenant Fliss badly wounded? Yes. Yes. That's -5. Sergeant Barnes killed? No. Sergeant Elias killed? No. Each runner, Privates Pike and Webb, who exits the left-hand board edge? No points. I couldn't afford to let them run off the board edge. Each friendly squad character killed? Lose 8 points for that. Each friendly squad character alive, wounded, and not bandaged. We did manage to get our guys banded. We didn't get theirs bandaged, so we're going to take a negative for that. -1, -2, -3. Each enemy character who exits the left-hand board edge. I don't know. Some of them did. I'm not agreeing with that one too much. That the only ones that did were blue, but I'll go ahead and give us the points. The ones that retreated off the board, not routed off the board, just one, -1 point. I'm not agreeing with that too much because they could have all gone off their own side. And actually, it wouldn't have been blue. It should have been like if yellow or somebody went off. But I don't know. That's a hard one to ascertain. So anyway, we got -13, 16, 17. So we get rid of that 17. We got 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26, 27. Wow, 35 points. We definitely got a superb on that. This fight. The only thing that saved my bacon was the confidence tracker rules. Otherwise, we were gone. We were done. So that's the only thing that saved us. We turned them on one good turn of melee, and that was it. So, all right, we got a superb. And I stretched that one a little bit by playing around with this surrender rules. We do get a merit. Oh, God, I want to undo that. Increase. Uh, Dylan Green. KIA. We'll go ahead and send him back. I hate losing him, too. Look at that submachine gun. I had a nice 8 going on there. Name and rank goes back to A. Next up is Coleman. Coleman, KIA. That didn't hurt quite as much because Coleman was not one of my regulars, but still, I hate losing guys. Current return to the character display. Name and rank goes to C. Next up is. Oh, why do I keep opening that up? Lewis. Lewis was wounded, did not participate. Evans. Evan, I think, is the only guy that made it out unscathed. Yes, he's going to get max points. Evans made it out unscathed. He goes up to 44. He got a long way to go to get more points. Barnes. Barnes is down here. Barnes gets 3 points, and we got to roll for a light wound. He goes up to 8. Not enough for a increase. And his light wound roll will be a 1. -1 is a 0. Looks worse than it is. We did not lose him. Nice. Suppose I could have rolled for a Jeep on that one too, but I have no idea where I would have put the Jeep. It would have been overwhelmed. Um, Next is Jenkins. Jenkins comes out of it with a wound. Max points. He goes up to a 36. That's not enough to give him anything new. He has a bad wound with bandage, so we roll a d10 minus 1. That's a 7, goes down to a 6. I'll lose him for 30 days. 30 days in the hole. Jenkins. $30 from the 9th. 21, 22, 23, down to the 8th of January. Something tells me we're going to be in the reserves after this mission. Not quite sure what. That is it for Abel and Baker. I am opening the wrong thing again. Yes, I made this module. It doesn't look like it for the mistakes I make. Bell did not participate. He too was in the aid station. Jesse Martin participated. And he gets max points, and he came out unscathed. He goes up to a 7, and that does get him a roll. Get a 9 and a 9. Heroic. I don't really like heroic. I think that has to do with throwing grenades back and BS like that. Try and throw a grenade back. Jump on a grenade. I'm going to re-roll that one. I really never much on that. I'm not a hero guy anyway. 1 and a 7. We got to keep this one. Weapon skill +1. Going to give him a grand of 4. That is Martin. Nice. All right, get that back out of the way a little bit while we figure out who's up next. Green, Private Green. I forget who got killed. Lopez. Private Green was wounded. That's right. He was my machine gun guy that was out. Of course, when we get a machine gun. Lopez. Lopez is gone. One of my top guys. So Lopez will go. Turn to the characters display. X. And we go to Patterson. Patterson. He had a light wound bandaged. He gets max points. So he goes up to a 32, and he will get a roll. A 9 and a 3. Stealth. I really don't like stealth neither. That didn't come into play too much. I'm gonna roll that one more time too. 7 and a 9. TQ. Much rather TQ. It's gonna put him up to a 5. Make him. Oh, that's Bryant. Undo that. It's gonna take him up to a 4. Much needed TQ raise for him. And Bryant. Bryant did not participate. So, there we have it. I can get rid of this now. We actually survived it. Yes. We'll bring the campaign screen over and we'll roll up until our next patrol or mission. Now let's see where we're at here. We got 4 guys left standing right now. We are definitely going to the reserves for a little while. So we just go back to the reserves, events, reserves, alternate events, reserves, D100, and we're subtracting 20. Good thing, because they wanted to try to send us back to the front. We go to 72, which is still going to try to move us to the front line, which is going to be a plus D3 replacements. So we're going to go ahead and roll a D6 and get a 3. That's 2 days. We're going to get M back. Front line reserve. We get no event on that one. We get an event on this one, and we're going to make a notes of replacements. And we are actually down 3 guys. And we roll a 4. That's 2 guys coming in. I got nobody in Able. Bell's going to take over. We're going to move some stuff around here. I'm going to shuffle things around. I'm going to do this offline because you don't need to see me change Bell from Green to Able, and I'm going to change Jenkins to the assistant squad leader. Actually, I think I'm going to roll. No, we're going to roll for regular guys. I got him in line. I got to promote up through the ranks. He'll become a corporal. He's not high enough though. I really don't like to promote him up unless they have a 5, 6, 7, or 8, so they can at least be a corporal. He doesn't. He's a PFC. I'm gonna promote him up. We'll make him a corporal. All right. I'm gonna pause this while I do that. You don't need to see me transferring them over, and I'll be back to roll up the other guys. All right. You know what? I've changed my mind on this because I've run into this in my campaigns before. Um, get myself a little organized here. Jenkins is the one that's wounded for over a month, so we're going to bring our squad up on leadership by promotion, not promotion, by um, replacement, because we don't even know if he's going to make it back from the hospital or not. So I've done this before. Bell did come back. He was M, so he came back. So he does get the squad leader job. Got him transferred over. That still leaves us with 2 rookies coming in. We also got to send him to the rifle range, or pistol range rather. So set up for a pistol skill. And he's going to roll D10, 4. He's got a 4 pistol skill. Oh boy, and I forgot to move over his submachine gun skill. think he's a 5. Yeah, he's a 5.3. He's gonna be a 5.34 with the pistol skill. Makes him not a bad NCO. So we're gonna roll for an NCO first. So it gives me 2 Able, 3 Baker, and we're gonna do a toss up between Able and Charlie for. Actually, we'll go get a medic in here. Gotta have medics. I'm not gonna move Patterson around. So we'll do that. We're gonna go ahead. Let's go to medic first. Medic, medic, medic. What do we want to use here? Let's use C. All right, and his name will be 4361 Robert Cooper. C. All right, Robert Cooper. Guy I worked with, still a good friend of mine named Robert Hooper. He will hail from 36 Providence, Rhode Island. And we're going to roll for, this is the second one, so we're going to go ahead and do TQ, a 4. That's actually not bad, a 4 TQ. It's going to make him still a private. And yeah, rifle and grenade, and he automatically gets medic. Okay. Weapon skill for the rifle, 4. Wow. It's going to be a 4. And a weapon skill for the grenade, 4. Wow. It's going to be a 4 for a grenade, too. 4, 4, 4 to start off. That's going to be Private Cooper. Four, 4, 4. And a combat skill of medic. And this is December the 11th. Cooper is done. 4. All right, now we're going to go to Charlie. And we'll use N this time. And Jenkins had his big chance. He found himself in the field hospital, so he didn't get the promotion he was expecting. All right, for N, we got a roll for first the name, of course, 4781 Cameron. Never had a Cameron yet. Cameron Coleman. We just got rid of a Coleman. And he's coming from 41. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. One skill on the character skill table. 3 and a 1. Stealth. I get a mulligan. 3 and a 3. Luck. That's much better. All right. And TQ. A 3. That's a good roll. Gonna be a 4. He'll be a corporal. Can't have a private as our. Corporal Cameron. Corporal Coleman. Corporal Cameron Coleman. TQ of 4. SMG skill. We got to see whether he's going to have a Thompson. 3. He's going to have the grease gun. I did give. Yes. I say I know I did, but I got to double check it because I don't trust my memory anymore. Grenade. Skill. And grenade skill. Weapon skill first. 0. Good Lord. 5. Nice. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. Skill 5. With the luck on a submachine gun. I will definitely take that as a new roll. Now I'm happy that we would have had to roll a new skill for the submachine gun for Jenkins anyway, so he probably would have gotten the same thing. And grenade skill. 8. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. 3. I don't use grenades a whole lot. And leadership skill. 2. That's going to be a 2. Actually got better leadership skill than Bell has. Still, he's not replacing that 5 that I had with the sergeant, so that's going to be tough duty there. But leadership 2 down. He's done. That's my 2 replacements. Coleman and Cooper join on the, did I say it was the 11th of December? Corporal Coleman. Specify there because I already had another Coleman. Yeah, our other Coleman lasted a little over a week. So we are still too small to get sent to the front line until we get some more guys back. But we only are short one more guy. The rest are all in the hospital. So we're going to go back to the alternate events. Roll one more. 51 days plus D3 replacements. Day's going to be 1 day. We're going to get E back. We're in the reserves. We got an event. We're going to get replacement. They filled us right up, which is scary because why are they filling us right back up? Like they know something we don't. So we are full on Able. We're full on Baker. We need a Charlie. All right, we got to fill spot 10. We don't necessarily need a rifle grenadier. Spot 10. I think I'm not going to take one. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring in just another rifleman. That'll be Y. And his name, 9487. Aiden. Haven't had an Aiden before either. 87. Aiden Hughes. How the hell do you spell Aiden? Aidan. Comes from 76. Knoxville, Tennessee. TQ roll 0. Holy camole. That's going to be a 6. PFC Aiden Hughes from Knoxville, Tennessee. Welcome to the squad. I don't mind so much getting replacements when they come in like that. Now we'll see what it's about his rifle skill. Don't get too excited yet. He's got an M1 Garand and just a standard grenade skill. Rifle skill first. 4. Not bad. That's going to be a 4. And a grenade skill of 5. It'll be a 3. Don't care about them. So, not a bad roll at all. 4 and a 3. Weapon skill 4. Grenade skill 3. Now they can send us back to the front if they want. That was a good haul. Good set of replacements. So Hughes joins us on the 12th of December. What I want to know is why are they bulking up the squad? And we get E back, and E is Lewis. All right, getting the squad back together again. So we go back to the alternate events. We're still in the rear. We're not adding anything. 28 days plus D6. We get a chance to train. It's going to be 2 more days. We're going to get debut back. We're going to go reserve. No event. Event. Training. W comes back before we roll for the training. Who is W? W is Bryant. Oh, you know what? That's why it's not showing. I was wondering why my return to squad didn't show up. It's because I moved him manually earlier and it doesn't record it. If you move them around manually, that will not show up, as you can see. Bryant's back training. 3 characters. Make a 2 TQC for each. So we're going to roll a D12. Any blank spaces we re-roll. First one is 8. It's going to be Martin. TQ3, he passes. They get an XP. Martin gets an XP. Goes up to 8. Second roll, oh, not 100, 12, 11. He's going to be Patterson with his newly acquired 4. 5, he fails. Gets nothing. And the last one is 7. It'll be Coleman, the new guy. 9, he fails. He's going to get wounded. Light wound and 1 XP. All right, we're going to roll for his light wound now to see how long he's out. It is bandaged, so we get a -1 that goes to a 2. That's going to be 2 days. That's not bad. So he comes in and he goes out right away. And that still leaves us with not being able to. Yeah, we can go to the front, but he does gain an XP off of that too. That's his first experience point. In the reserves still. 87, not for long, right? Days plus D3, 6, that's going to be 3 days. We're going to get N back. These are going to be reserve. This is going to be reserve. These two will be no event. Ah. Oh, we're actually going to stop right there. Clear that one. Like it's no event. And actually we got to clear that one too. No event. All right, because that is, we got to make a decision here on who is N. Oh, that's Coleman right away. All right. Actually, his 9, I could have used his luck, and I forgot to. And that reminds me, we have no rerolls left. I keep forgetting to zero them out. All right. We got to go into the events, and we got to check for Siegfried Line. I think it's under on December 15th. Yes. Go to 0 to 2. We go to chapters 5. We roll a 2. That's brutal because we are going to the Bulge. And the Bulge is tough duty. Chapters. We go to the Bulge. I like the Bulge, though, in a sick kind of way. All right. Go to chapters 5. All right. So start the campaign by playing scenario 12, Overrun, days +1. So we're going to go right here. It's going to be, we are still on the reserve. It doesn't matter. The mission, scenario 12, Overrun. We're going to put Overrun on there. And we should have all of our guys back but 2 of them right now. Yes. All right, well, we're going to play that one another time. Overrun. I'll read up on that a little bit. I've done this before. Playing scenario 12 Overrun is regular scenario. And that's going to be everybody again. Put them all into the cup. Everybody +2 Panzers. Oh, God. We're going to draw enemy characters from the cup. That's only going to be 10 to start. That's right, I remember this one. Our guys, we're going to get a bazooka, 30 cal. And we're playing this in the woods. We'll play this another time, probably tomorrow. And of course, there's going to be reinforcements too. We got to roll a D on 3 and 5. We got to roll. This isn't as bad as the one that we just got done. We're going to start out with 10 guys and 2 tanks, and we're going to roll for enemy reinforcements. And it could be anywhere from 3 to 5 of them twice. So, yeah, at worst, we're going to get 10 more. It's nothing like we're going to have 60 guys coming at us. That's not bad. All right, there you have it. We got a pretty full squad again. We actually rolled for 2 good replacements, so I think we actually made out pretty well on that exchange. And we're still waiting for Green, of course. I got a chance to use a bazooka, and he is still out. And Jenkins, another one of my better guys, is still out. And of course, we're in the bulge, so that's all right. We got another. We put Hughes on the bazooka because he's my best DQ man now, besides Evans. I'm not giving up my BAR. So it's going to be him on the bazooka, and then here we're going to make a stretch on who to put on the machine gun with the TQs of 4. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. We will play Overrun next as we start the Battle of the Bulge. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell.